Step 1 for the easiest beginner method is to make a daisy. First, I'll show you how to do it on a trainer cube and then on a regular cube. The goal of this step is to make a daisy just like this, where we have 4 white edges next to the yellow center. Remember, on this step we are solving edges and we're not focused on corners. So if a white corner is confusing you and you don't know if you have a daisy or not, you can just cover it up, because it doesn't matter if this is white or green or orange. As long as you have the daisy, the step is complete. When solving the cube, you always want to hold the white center down and the yellow center up, and the different layers that we have are the bottom layer, the middle layer, and the top layer. The first case you might come across when you're searching for white edges to make a daisy is when you see white in the second layer. So what you want to do is turn the cube so that you are looking at the white, and remember to keep the white center facing down and the yellow up. If the white piece is in the second layer on the left, all you do is use your left hand to move that side forward, and that puts it right next to the yellow center. If you're looking around the cube and you find a white edge in the second layer on the right side, what you want to do is face the white edge again, but this time use your right hand and move the right side forward to connect the edge to the yellow center. The third case you might find is if you have white in the top layer facing out and not up. What you want to do is turn the cube to face the white edge again, and the first thing you're going to do is turn the front face clockwise. Once you've done that, you created this case that we already know. It's in the second layer on the right side, so you just move it forward, and that puts the white edge next to the yellow center. The fourth case you might find is if you see white in the bottom layer facing out and not facing down. What you want to do again is turn the cube so you're facing that white edge, but this time you're going to turn the front counterclockwise. That again creates that same case that we already know from before. It's in the second layer on the right side, so you use your right hand to move it forward and put it next to the yellow center. The fifth case you might find is if you have a white edge on the bottom and white is facing down. This time you want to put that in the right side, and what you're going to do is turn the right side forward once, and that creates that same case again where we have white in the second layer on the right side, and so you move that piece forward to put it next to the yellow center. The last case you might have is if you find a white edge in the top layer and white is facing up. This is what we want. It's already solved, so you want to leave it there. So the next thing to learn when making a daisy is whenever there's a solved piece, you don't want to unsolve it. So when you're solving white edges, you want to make sure you leave the ones that are already good. So you have to use the free spaces. For example, when you have 3 solved white edges and you come across this case where you have white in the second layer on the right side, we would normally use our right hand to move it forward to solve it next to the yellow. But there is already one there, so as you solve it, you're unsolving the piece that was already there. And you don't want to do that. So now I'm going to show you all those cases, but when you only have one free space left. So the first case is when you find a white edge in the second layer on the left side. You want to turn the cube so you're facing the white edge, but first you want to turn the top so that the free space is on the left side. Then you solve the piece by moving the left side forward. If you find the white edge in the second layer, you want to turn the cube so you're facing the white, and if it's on the right side, first you want to move the top until the free space is on the right side. Then solve the piece by moving the right side forward to put the edge next to the yellow. The next case is if you find a white edge in the top layer with white facing out and not up. Again, you want to turn the cube so that you're facing the white, and first you're going to turn the front clockwise, and then we have the same case from before. So turn the free space on the top until it's on the right side, then move the right side forward to solve the piece. The next case is if you find a white edge in the bottom layer and white is facing out and not down. You want to turn the cube so that you're facing the white, and first you want to turn the top until the free space is in the front. Then you can turn the front counterclockwise. Then you have the same case from before, so turn the free space back to the right side. Then you can solve the piece by moving the right side forward. The next case is if you find white in the bottom layer facing down. So you want to hold this one with that piece on the right side, and first you want to turn the top until the free space is above that piece on the right side. Then you turn the right side forward once, and then we have that same case from before where you just move it forward one more time, and then it's solved. The sixth case was when you find the white edge in the top layer with white facing up, and that means it is solved, so you want to leave it there. So this means you have completed your daisy. Now I'm going to go through all 6 of those cases on the regular cube, where we have 3 white daisy pieces and 1 free space. So the free spaces on the regular cube is any edge that is not white. So this would be your only free space on this daisy, and you can treat this just like the black pieces on the trainer cube. The first case is when you have white in the second layer on the left. You face the piece, you want to turn the top so that the free space is on the left side, then solve the piece, move the left side forward. The next case is when you have a white edge in the second layer on the right side. Face the white, you want to turn the top so that the free space is on the right side, then solve the piece by moving the right side forward. The third case is when you have a white edge in the top with white facing out. You want to face the white piece and first turn the front clockwise, then turn the top so that the free space is on the right side, and then solve the piece by moving the right side forward. The fourth case is when you have a white edge in the bottom layer and white is facing out. You want to face that white piece. First, you turn the top until your free space is in the front. Then, you turn the front counterclockwise. Then, you turn the top so that the free space is on the right side, and then you turn the right side forward to solve the piece. The fifth case is when you have a white edge with white facing down. You want to turn the cube so that that piece is on the right side. Then you want to move the top so that the free space is on the right side. Then you're going to turn the top once to create this case, and another time to solve the piece. The last case was when you have a white edge in the top layer and white is facing up. This is a solved piece. So if you have all 4 white edges, that means your daisy is complete. And remember, we're focused on edges, so if you have a white corner and it's confusing you, you can cover it up. This is an example of a solved daisy. So now you've learned step 1 of the easiest beginner method, how to solve a daisy. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.